Hello and welcome to Star Inside News, lovely people. Today we are going to share Ice-T shares what daughter Chanel thinks about being his look-alike. He also reflects on the moment his wife Coco Austin decided she wanted to have a baby. Like father, like daughter. In Ice-T house, it's no secret that the rapper and actor daughter with wife Coco Austin shares many similarities with her dad down to their resemblance. Fans have pointed out many times over the year how much the couple's 7-year-old little girl Chanel looks like her father. In a September 13 interview with Source, Ice-T talked about their resemblance and when wife Coco decided she wanted to have a child. Before meeting Coco on the set of music video in 2001, Ice-T welcomed his two other children earlier in life. He had daughter Letisa Marrow while in high school and Ice Tracy Marrow Jr. Lil Ice. About 15 years later, he welcomed Chanel when he was in his late 50s. As for what difference now for him as a dad compared to when he had his first child, Ice-T says he feels more present now. With my first daughter, I was actually still in the street. He says it was more like present over presence. So she had all the new sneakers, she had all good stuff because her daddy was making sure she had dad, but I wasn't there. Ice-T added he was still hustling and doing what he needed to provide his family. My second kid, Lil Ice, happened right at the brink of me becoming Ice-T, the 65-year-old explains. Even though I was there, I wasn't there again because I am out on the road. I am trying to become a star. You have to be very driven at the beginning of your career. He added with Chanel, it's different because Coco initially didn't want to have child. Ice-T says Coco was around 34 when she changed her mind. I said, you tell me what you want, I can make it. I can make a baby through a brick wall, he recalls. He says Coco thought it would take them 2 years to have a child, but it took just 2 months. I was there for the 9 months of the pregnancy, Ice-T explained. I took her to the hospital. I saw the baby being born and she still sleeps in the bed with us. He says daughter Chanel just started second grade, which is totally different experience for him. This time as he now financially straight. When I first had my first kid, I didn't know how I was going to even buy Pampers, he says. I kind of suffered and struggled through that one. I am just totally aware and alert on this one. Chanel has attended some big events in her father's life, including his Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony in February. The photos of Chanel posing with her parents on the special day reminded many fans of how much she looks like her dad. It's cool, Ice-T says of the resemblance. I think she kind of gets irritated with people telling her she looks like her dad instead of her mom, but if you look at any old picture of Coco, there is similarities there. I would not want her to keep looking like her dad. She is finding herself, he continues, adding Chanel just walked in her first fashion show. She killed it. I was pretty excited. Ice-T says, adding Chanel asked him how to practice for it. I said, you just walk, just be you, he explained. I said, if you over practice, it will look corny. Ice-T says Chanel does not get away with more than his other kids did at her age, but he can see how she is already manipulating him. I understand the female way. Ice-T explains, a player told me a long time ago, he says, a woman cannot defeat you physically, but they will mentally and diabolically destroy you. I see her working it because she knows I don't want her to be mad at me. So she knows how to work it and get what she wants. But I love it and I enjoy it, watching it. I don't know if she gets away with more, but she is definitely learning how to work her dad early. As for some of the hate Ice-T and wife Coco have received online for some of their parenting choices, like pushing Chanel in a stroller when she was 6, the rapper says, I don't respond, fuck them. Go raise your kids your way. We will raise our kids our way. I only pay attention to people that I know and I love. Staying healthy for the people he knows and love is also important to Ice-T, who has partnered with global healthcare company Sanofi on a new campaign to raise awareness for danger associated with flu. Ice-T says he has been getting his flu shot for years and never once had a sick day since he joined the cast of Law and Order SVU in 2000. When I found out there was a special flu shot for people over 65, which I am 65, I am like, well, I am interested. Ice-T says, I think men need to be more concerned with their health. Ice-T worked with Sanafoy on their campaign The Season, which looks like the trailer for a horror movie, but intent to inform viewers on the danger of the flu. Someone else who is familiar with content creation is Chanel, who writes and directs her own videos for TikTok. Ice-T thinks his daughter's tech abilities and creativity are cool. I think they are being brought up in a tech era where they need to understand tech. Ice-T says adding Chanel could take an iPad and make it to do flips. I am asking her how to do stuff and she is only 7 years old. He continues. Ice-T says Chanel has to run her videos by Coco for approval and social media has not become a problem yet in their household. I think it's the new form of child creativity, he explains. That's the new thing, they learn how to dance and I don't see anything wrong with it. If you like the video, kindly like, comment, share and subscribe.